Well, good morning. Here we are, the Feel Good Way to Start Your Day, our Start Your Day Positive podcast from Monday in a brand new month. And you know what? Joining me on the podcast today, a very, very special friend of mine for a long, long time. Robin Swoboda is helping us today. Hey, Robin.
Hello, Len. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Well, a brand new month, the month of June. I have to ask you, where does June rank for you? Like if you have your 12 months, if you had to give a gold, a silver, a bronze, is June anywhere in there?
Boy, June. I feel like June is a beautiful month of low humidity, sunshine, and not too many bugs. So I'm going to give it the gold medal for summer.
Gold medal for summer. So definitely in the top three as far as the months are. Do you have a favorite month?
I can tell you the ones I don't like. But this is a positive podcast, so I don't.
This is the Start Your Day Positive podcast. We're sticking with June getting the gold for summer months because of the low bug count. I like that. Well, a lot of people are making travel plans, but one thing that might be putting a wrench in their plans is thinking about the cost of gasoline. But the good news is we're going to start today on the podcast to give away free gas every single episode in the month of June. On Friday's special day, it's Filler Up Friday. We'll give away a $100 gift card for gas, but it's gas every single day. The good kind of gas, Robin, we started today on the podcast.
Yeah. Not the Mexican restaurant kind of gas.
No. All right. Well, Sara always starts us off with a positive thought for the day. What do you have for us?
All right. Speaking of gas, if you don't have gas money, listen to this. I don't ride a bike to add days to my life. I ride a bike to add life to my days.
Really, really good. Really good. Yeah, you know what? We should think about everything that way.
Yeah. A long time ago, I switched it around from I have to I get to. And that makes a lot of difference. I get to go to work. I get to do the dishes. I get to make the bed.
Well, it's true. That's a great.
So true.
I get to. All right. Well, we get to inform you starting the brand new week. We've got 3 things your friends and family might be talking about today.
That's right. Listen to this. Most people spend their time in a doctor's office scrolling through their phones. But a new study suggests that just a few minutes of in-person prayer may help reduce both pain and anxiety. Researchers followed 180 patients. Half received 5 minutes of prayer from a trained volunteer, while the other half listened to soft music. The prayer group reported greater reductions in pain and anxiety. The researchers noted that prayer wasn't the only difference. Those receiving prayer also experienced personal attention, eye contact, and a gentle touch on the shoulder or hand, factors known to help people feel calmer and more supported. One surprising finding, the positive results weren't limited to religious people. Participants reported similar benefits, whether they were Christians, non-Christians, or even skeptical that prayer would help.
Boy, that's a wonderful study. And I think that's the way the Lord intends it, right? Because it's not just long-distance prayer or airmail prayer, but it is relational prayer. And so there's the 2 components there. It's the prayer, but it's also the personal connection.
Absolutely. I remember coming out of church one time and a woman came up to me, and I'd seen her a few times in service, and she said, God just wants me to pray for you. And I said, bring it on, sister. And so she put her hand on me in the parking lot. It was not June, but it was a decent month. And as you know, as our listeners, friends may or may not know, I've had cancer twice, and there was a little something going on. And she prayed. She didn't know anything about it. Prayed, and when I went for my scan, nothing, nada. And I just think, wow,
that's the best.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Isn't it better to not just, and of course that's the most significant thing, your health, but isn't it great too that you could connect the dots and it just builds your faith for other things that you face when that happens?
Absolutely. And who's not to say that I didn't have a problem and that prayer took it away.
I will have to say, I have to commend my men's softball team that I'm on. It's a group of guys that go to Grace Church in Middleburg Heights. We're called Grace Black, which sounds kind of weird, but that's the color of our jerseys. It's the best group of guys, and after the games, we spend a lot of time talking, and we do a little Bible study together after the game. But then we really take time to pray for each other, and it follows through the week, too. There'll be a thread of text messages, and that's not common with guys, you know?
No, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so it's good. Hey, Coca-Cola is getting soccer fans excited for the 2026 FIFA World Cup with a special limited edition bottle getting some attention at Walmart stores. The unique bottles are shaped like soccer balls. Photos of the bottles have gone viral on social media as collectors and soccer fans search stores hoping they can find one of these elusive collectible bottles. Coca-Cola hasn't officially announced a nationwide rollout yet, but with the World Cup kicking off in June, these special bottles could be showing up in more locations across the country.
Okay, I have a question.
What?
How do you drink out of a soccer ball? Where is the lip?
You know, I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, good in concept, but dribbling is a soccer move.
Yes. Okay, if you're buying one of these, don't wear anything light colored. Just make sure it's dark. Make sure it's Grace Black.
So you know how it is too. People who get these collectibles too, it's like, oh no, I'm not opening it. I'm not drinking it. You know?
Right. Yeah, I think I have Three Stooges Coke bottles or something from ages ago. That's probably flat, and who cares?
Have you ever run into that situation? Sometimes there's something that you didn't know was valuable, and you hear and find out it was valuable. Other times you have a collectible or something that might be, and you think this has to be worth a lot, and you check it out on eBay and it's like worth $12 or something.
Yes, our collection of Beanie Babies. I was going to put the kids through college with Beanie Babies. Ha! Oh, okay. Moving on. It's my turn, isn't it? Oh, Sarah should be here. A new survey suggests many Americans would welcome, this is a hoot, more adults-only dining options at restaurants. And parents may be the biggest supporters. In a poll of 1,000 adults, 75% said restaurants should offer some type of child-free experience, whether that's a separate seating area, late-night restrictions, or spaces designed for a quieter, more romantic atmosphere. Nearly half of those surveyed favored limiting children during late-night hours. The survey doesn't suggest banning kids from restaurants. Instead, it highlights a growing interest in giving diners more choices, allowing families and adults seeking a quieter meal to enjoy experiences that better match their expectations. And this could not come at a better time. My granddaughter was in her dance recital, and my 3-year-old grandson was sitting next to me, and I thought, they need a separate section for people who have young children.
Yes, it used to be smoking and non-smoking, but now
it's children. Okay, if you want a romantic meal, you go over here. If you've brought your children, you're going to go out here around the back. And just call for your order.
and I have to be sensitive to that because kids have never bothered me a bit. I get such a kick out of it. I get a kick out of parents who are struggling with the kids that are crawling on the carpet, the kids that kick their shoes off and they're in the restaurant barefoot. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I get a kick out of it.
My daughter is mini me because I saw her panicking over, he's grabbing the seat in front of him. He's putting his feet on the seat in front of him. He's talking loudly. He's dropping his goldfish, the crackers, not real ones. And she's just, giving him the look. And I never want to disturb other people, and she doesn't either. Right. So I'm just glad it's over.
I listen to every morning on my way to work because, you never know what the day is going to hold. It's a great way to start my day and great way to kick it off.
You guys are funny. I just love listening to you guys. You guys are awesome.
Their attitudes are just contagious. I appreciate that.
So, Sarah, my sister came over the other day, and she lives right next door to me, and she said, you know what? I've saved up a little bit of money, and I am going to buy some new outdoor furniture. We spend a lot of time around our pool and on our back deck. I need some outdoor furniture. And she actually asked me, which surprised me. She actually asked me, she said, do they have a lot of outdoor furniture at Northeast Factory Direct? I know you talk about them on the podcast. She actually asked me that.
Perfect. Actually, it's patio season.
Yeah.
It starts right now, and they have so many different things at Northeast Factory Direct when it comes to patio furniture. Nice furniture that's going to last you, stuff that's not going to, when the cushions get all gross,
Right.
They have stuff that like the cushions are going to last. It's so awesome. They have tables, they have couch, all that kind of stuff. It's great.
Yeah, she likes to buy quality stuff that will last. And that's why, I was pointing her to Northeast Factory Direct. I said, I'll go out there with you. So I'm going to go out there and help her pick it out. There's locations through the area. So that's the type of thing. Don't you agree? You need to stop out and see in person, not just shop online.
Absolutely. I love their website. It's fantastic. And it'll show you what's in stock, which is a lot of most of the things they have in stock, which is great. But going there in person and sitting down, trying it out, seeing everything they have there, that's the way to go.
There you go. So there's a pretty good chance when you go out to buy yours, you'll see me and my sister Elaine there. Go to the website to get the location nearest you. It's northeastfactorydirect.com. And please mention our podcast and say Len and Sara sent me here.
Yeah. Pump up. Gas prices can't bring me down. Pump up. Free gas got me dancing now. Tank low, still got positivity. Len and Sara bringing good energy. Pump up. Turn the bad news all around. Pump up. Love the sound when your name gets called. Every weekday, fill it up Friday too. Start your day positive coming through. Pump up. Gas prices can't bring me down. Pump up. Free gas got me dancing now. Tank low, still got positivity. Len and Sara bringing good energy.
Sara, can you believe we're giving away probably like the most valuable thing you could give away right now in our podcast? We're giving away free gas.
Yeah, and the gas that you want, the good kind of gas. Hey, it is time for today's June Pump You Up. Remember, every day in June, we're giving away free gas gift cards, and it's all thanks to the Claiborne Auto Group. Here is your keyword from Len.
Your keyword here on a Monday, June the 1st, our very first gas card giveaway of the month is positive. What other word would we choose to kick off our gas giveaway? It's positive.
All right, there's your keyword. Go to startyourdaypositive.com, enter it, and you might be our winner today.
Hey, thank you, Claiborne Auto family, for partnering with us on the June gas giveaway. At Claiborne, the customer comes first, joining us in spreading a little joy by filling up some gas tanks. Just another example of the Claiborne difference.
Len and Sara bringing good energy. Time goes so fast. It happened today. Let's remember.
Hey, it's your Start Your Day Positive podcast, and joining me on the podcast today, my good friend Robin Swoboda. And Robin, I know you'll have fun with this. Today is the 1st of June, and we always go back in time and look at this date in history.
All right, let's do it. On this date, in 1938, Len, the very first Superman comic book was published. Of course, in the comic book, Superman was born on the planet Krypton, but he was actually born in Cleveland. Teenagers Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster dreamed up the comic strip hero with superpowers. Both boys were from immigrant Jewish families and lived down the street from each other in Glenville. Superman's list of powers include the power of flight, superhuman strength, X-ray vision, heat vision, cold breath, super speed, enhanced hearing, and night invulnerability. All right, Len, which power would you like to have?
Boy, that's a list of powers, isn't it?
It is.
Boy, that's tough. That's tough. I think of those powers, the one I would like the most, just because you could beat traffic and get anywhere you wanted to quickly. I'm taking the power of flight, man. You just walk out your door. You got to be wherever you have to be. Normally in traffic, it'd be 25 minutes. You're there in 6 minutes.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. At
about
this point in
yourself?
life, I would choose enhanced hearing. Tinnitus or tinnitus is awful, however it's pronounced.
Hey, You know what? The least one, I don't know if you like this one, but I don't see much value in that cold breath.
No, no. Unless, you know what? Unless you're out of power and you've got a lot of expensive meat in the freezer.
Yeah, that's true. Power's out. You can just go through the neighborhood breathing on their stuff.
I'm here to breathe
Help
on your
everybody
hamburger.
out. Help everybody out. Okay, well, on this day in 1980, CNN, the world's first 24-hour television network, made its debut. And that was phenomenal. It was so unique. I mean, things have changed so much. There's hardly news. There's more commentary than news these days, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I don't remember that, but I remember, was it, what was the Ted Turner Network? Maybe it was called the Ted
That's
Turner
CNN.
Network. Was that
That's
it?
CNN. Yeah, yeah.
So, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he started CNN.
So they had to, FCC rules said that you had to have a newscast. And they would play, what was the guy's? Tush was his last name. I can't remember his first name. But he would do this newscast. And there would be people walking behind him with ladders. You would hear people doing elephant.
Because it was live. Because it was
live. And they didn't take it seriously. And my mom and I would howl. And that's obviously how I got my news anchoring prowess.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. CNN, it doesn't have the same aura that it had when it first started. But, for sure.
Clearly
That's
not.
funny.
Okay. Do you know that today is National Game Show Day?
Oh, boy. That's good. I love game shows. I've always loved game shows. And there's so many good ones, you know. It's different which is your favorite to watch and which you'd like to be on.
Yeah. Which is your favorite?
You know what? Sometimes I do think it's Price is Right sometimes. I've kind of grown out of Jeopardy a little bit. I don't want to think that much. I used to really, really like... but I'd rather relax. So you know which one I like? Honestly, I like Card Sharks.
I've not seen it.
Oh yeah, Card Sharks. It was a game where you had to answer a question and then you got to play cards first, and the first one to get as close to 21 as they could would win. No, you don't remember Card Sharks?
No, I was on a game show. Did you know that? I was on Hollywood Squares.
Oh wow!
I was ironing my clothing before I went to work one day, and my phone rang.
Yeah.
And this man said, my name is Rick Renner, and I'm calling to see if you'd like to be on Hollywood Squares. And I said, in the audience? And he goes, no.
That's incredible.
In a square.
Wow.
And I had just started doing the in-sport with Ahmad Rashad. And somehow that guy saw me. So he flew me out to Beverly Hills. I took my mother with me. And I was on Hollywood Squares for a week. That's
fantastic. So you can let us know behind the scenes. Do they give you the questions in advance?
They gave us everything. Everything,
okay.
The questions and the answers.
Yeah. Okay.
Sadly.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay to spoil it. That's okay. Hey, you know what today is, though? Today is also National Say Something Nice Day.
Oh, I love that. I love to say something nice to people that's genuine. Not fakery. But
right.
As a matter of fact, coming out of I was running some errands and dressed for the recital, and some girl says, "Oh, you look darling." And I'm like, she just said something nice to me, and she didn't even realize it was time for Say Something Nice.
Yeah, you know what? That's there's a difference, because there's some people that say not nice things, and that's not good. But then there's some people that don't say anything. And for those that are a little shy about saying something, I'm going to encourage them today to just find somebody, a stranger or someone in your family, coworker or something like that, and just make a little extra effort today to say something nice. It feels so good.
Absolutely.
Well, we are giving away free copies of Jill Schulman's book, The Bravery Effect, right now on our website, startyourdaypositive.com. I read it. Len read it. We both binged it. It was so good. And we were able to sit down and talk to the author of the book, Jill Schulman. And I really wanted to share a few pieces of the conversation with you, because I think sometimes when we hear the word bravery, we picture superheroes, people doing huge, fearless things. And that's all true. Those are all brave. But what Jill says is that bravery actually shows up in everyday life with ordinary people just like us. It could be having a hard conversation, starting over, trying something new, or just taking one small step when you feel nervous. I really loved this part of the conversation that I had with her because it makes bravery feel possible for everyone. So here's a little clip of why bravery isn't just for heroes.
What I discovered is bravery is not just for the heroes, it's for every one of us, because we all encounter fear in our lives. And sometimes it's day in and day out. Maybe it's the fear of having a difficult conversation because there's a challenge and you're kind of scared of bringing it up. Or it might be volunteering to lead a project at work. Like you really want to, but you're kind of scared of doing it. Or there's so many different examples, but bravery is for every single one of us. And based on my research, and people discover this in the book, when you can learn to conquer the fears that are standing between you and the life that you want. I mean, bravery is essential for us to live our most fulfilling and our happiest lives. So that's really at the heart of it. Is I just want to help people be more successful, yes, but I really just want people to live their most fulfilling, happiest lives. And bravery is essential. So that's a little bit of my story of how I ended up, like, how does the Marine Corps tie into a happiness scientist and bravery? But it actually all does fit together.
It is a story, it's a parable, and it's absolutely wonderful. And an easy read, too. So we think you'll love it. We want to say thanks to a good friend of ours who is making this book available to you at no cost, free of charge. It's in partnership with the Changing Lives Foundation, an amazing foundation that is doing so much good to people who are facing catastrophic circumstances out of the blue in their life. There's no organization quite like Changing Lives. They step in when someone is facing an unexpected, catastrophic circumstance in their life. They walk with them and they support them and they help them through. There's some great stories. All right, so the book, The Bravery Effect, is available for you for free. All you have to do is go to our website and click the link and we will mail it right to your door. Hey, are you in a situation where you don't have health care benefits? It's just too expensive for the coverage. Let me introduce you to our podcast partner, Liberty Health Share. It's not insurance. It's different. Many members think it's better. A Christian organization where members share the cost of each other's healthcare needs with an affordable monthly contribution. Wes Humble is Liberty's Executive Director of Ministry. Wes, what would you tell someone right now who doesn't have healthcare coverage and they're looking at Liberty?
I would tell them to certainly consider it because of not only the biblically based program that it is, but also the fact that it's usually way more affordable. Well, I'm on the road a lot representing Liberty Health Share at events. Invariably, we find people who will come to the table and say, I'm a member of Liberty Health Share. And then there's always some story that follows of how something happened and Liberty was there. There's just stories where people had no way, couldn't afford insurance. They didn't know if something bad was about to happen. Click into Liberty Health Share, and then it happens. And they realize that this works and that people I don't even know help pay these medical bills. We added a prayer box so every member can go on there anytime they want and put a prayer request. We respond to every one of them.
Hey, you can learn more with a visit to Liberty's website, or you can just call and talk with them. It may be exactly the solution that you've been praying for. The website is libertyhealthshare.org. Hey, so glad you've started the month of June off in a positive way with our podcast. Today, day number 1 in our month-long Pump You Up Gas Giveaway. Your key word to win a $20 gas gift card is positive. Enter it at startyourdaypositive.com. A new keyword means another chance to win tomorrow. And on Friday, it's Filler Up Friday and a chance to win that $100 gift card. We're doing it all month long. And as we start a new week and a new month, Hey, let's wrap up this episode and start the new day with a prayer. Lord, thank you for the gift of a new day, a new week, and a brand new month. No matter what happened yesterday, your grace, your goodness, your mercies are new every morning. So we'll leave behind the mistakes and disappointments and worries and step into the day with faith, hope, and expectation. Open our eyes to opportunities, our hearts to kindness, and our minds to your guidance. May June be a month of growth, purpose, and unexpected blessings. And wherever this day takes us, help us remember that with you, every fresh start is filled with possibility. Amen.